Okay, we live. We live already. Chat, what is going on, man? I have not seen y'all on the anime tip in quite a while. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty with my boy Catch One Gaming One and my girl Stunner 4 Diamond. Y'all make sure y'all follow them on all social media links. When I post this on YouTube, it'll be somewhere on the screen somewhere. They handles. So y'all make sure y'all go follow them. But anyway, what it do, man? Happy Monday. We chilling. We off work like a villain. So today you already know what we gonna do. We gonna check out some Death Battle. I think this episode dropped. I want to say last night or yesterday sometime. I didn't check it. I seen it when it dropped. Right, it was either Saturday or Sunday. I seen it when it dropped. I was like, damn. I do. I wanna. I kind of wanna watch it, but I kind of want to stream it. So fuck it. Here we are. Here we go. I love y'all. Let's do this shit. Let's stream this Death Battle. I hope y'all tune in. And for all the newcomers, new followers, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for checking me out. I love y'all. I always appreciate y'all support. Make sure y'all leave a like, a comment, a chat, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Come follow me on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, you already know. Come follow me on YouTube. It's at Bright Plays, BRYTE Plays, PLAYS. You already know what it is. So let's get this thing on the road, bro. We ain't gonna do a lot of jibber jabberish for long. So let's get it popping, y'all.
Cell versus Metal Sonic.
Which copycat android is truly the superior model?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Hold
weapons,
on, y'all. Let's
armor,
crank
and
this
skills
volume
to
up a
find
little
out
bit.
who would win a death battle. There's a monster stalking Gingertown. No one who's seen it has lived to tell the tale. All it left behind was their clothes. Something ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Some kind of creature driven only by the need to feed. Earth's new apex predator, the ultimate life form.
Who is y'all favorite anime? I mean, not anime villain. Who is y'all favorite Dragon Ball villain? Whether it's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super. Who is y'all favorite? I'm no lie. Personally, I have to say Cell is my personal Dragon Ball favorite anime villain. That Cell arc was crazy. I loved it. It displayed Super Saiyan 2 for the first time with Gohan. That I feel as though besides now when he's at Beast Gohan level, that was like his strongest form, Super Saiyan 2, when he was fighting against Cell. Like he was maxed the fuck out. I love Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan when he's fighting Cell, bro. I'm nerding out, I'm fanning out. Cell is my guy. There's no way he's gonna lose the fucking Metal Sonic. If he does, I don't know. We'll have to put something in the chat, put something in the comments. I have to do like 10, 20 push-ups or some shit. Put it in the chat. If Cell loses this battle, I'll get on chat and do like 50 push-ups. Straight up. The next time I go live stream, put it in the chat, put it in the comments. Y'all know what to do.
The Namekian Piccolo went to investigate.
But if Cell wins the battle, let's see. What do I want from y'all? If Cell wins the battle, how about this? If Cell wins the battle, if you're not following me on Twitch or subscribe to me on YouTube already, just subscribe. Let's just make a friendly wager. If y'all haven't seen this already, I know some of y'all probably be done seen this, but let's just have a little fun. Anyway, let's keep going.
This manslayer and discovered that it was intelligent. Its tail could unravel to absorb its hapless victims and
Cell
add
was
their energy
sucking
to its
niggas
wretched
dry.
gestalt.
Pause.
But the nightmare was only just beginning, because for its last trick, somehow this freak of nature knew the Kamehameha.
That shit was
mystery of this
crazy when he
creature's
dropped
origin
that.
was decades in the making. Years ago, the world was terrorized by the most advanced paramilitary organization in history.
Wow.
The Red Ribbon
Red
Army.
Ribbon, baby.
Until they got rocked by this little
I love
kung fu
Red Ribbon.
gremlin, Son Goku.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge lived on within their head scientist, Dr. Giro.
Hiding away in
This
his
guy.
spooky cave laboratory, Giro would go to work studying the Z fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them.
And building a series of androids that would destroy his spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids, key-absorbing androids, trucker head androids, and even... ginger androids.
However, none of Giro's creations were capable of matching that drive to improve.
No black ones. You said he made every kind. No black ones. No black ones. Let's continue. I've gotten beside myself again. Let's continue.
That Goku and his fellow martial artists possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little booger so complex he'd take
Cell was a
years after
fucking
Giro's
roach.
death to complete. Its name was Cell.
Born from a single cell, get it? This android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth, and, when fully evolved, would become unstoppable.
And with their DNA, Cell absorbed all their powers and techniques too.
Common among all of them is the power to manipulate ki, or the energy that exists in all living things, and weaponize it to fire energy blasts, fly at faster than light speeds, move things with telekinesis, and create force fields.
From the humans, Krillin and Tien, Cell knows the multiform technique, Destructo Disc,
Krillin,
and the Tri
okay.
Beam, his extra special favorite. Oh, weird, I'm not seeing Chaozu on this list. Sorry, bud.
Is Chaozu human?
Oh.
Okay.
What the
Cell
fuck
can
is
fire the
Chaozu?
Death Beam.
I
as
thought he was
well as
like a
breathe in and
vampire.
travel through the vacuum of
Right.
space with the alien genes of Frieza and his father.
And because he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous damage to his body at the cost of some
Ultimate.
keys.
Cell
bro.
has survived having half his body vaporized multiple times and cannot be destroyed unless the small cluster of cells at the core of his being is eradicated.
Should that little bugger survive, Cell will always return, even stronger than before because of the Saiyan DNA he got from Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
This
I don't think Metal Sonic is winning this, y'all. I really don't think. Like, how can he beat Cell, bro? It's no fucking way possible.
Sure, he can perfectly replicate attacks like the Gallic Gun, Spirit Bomb, and of course Kamehameha, as well as teleport by locking onto a living being's key signature.
But the best part of being a Saiyan is how much crazy stronger they get every time they almost die.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude stronger in the midst of battle. Combine that with Cell's healing factor, and he's effectively the ultimate warrior.
Like
Right.
a perpetual shonen motion machine.
Driven by a biological imperative, Cell wanted nothing
How did they
more
even
than to
beat the-
devour
well, I mean-
Giro's previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make him perfect.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks, but another future Trunks. It's very
Right,
complicated.
like what?
There's like 5 timelines.
As Cell defeated and absorbed the androids, he evolved, not only getting stronger, but changing his personality and developing a lust for battle.
He became less creepy bug serial killer and more, well, Saiyan. After exploiting that very Saiyan arrogance and warrior's pride, Cell finally became perfect.
And easily dominated Trunks and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of battle experience under his belt.
Perfect Cell's power was off the charts. He could threaten the whole Earth just by powering up. With a full power Kamehameha, he was even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means
This
that
nigga-
Cell's
did
keyway
they
would
say
have to
this
reach
nigga can-
2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far stronger than Frieza was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy and thought he might be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also incredibly fast, capable of blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time. Goku flew from Grand Kai's planet of heaven all the way to hell, hundreds of billions of light years.
I don't know much about Metal Sonic. I'll be honest, but it's no fucking way he got feats fucking with us. This nigga, they just said this nigga is capable of destroying the universe. Metal fucking Sonic, this nigga's like a trash can that can run fast, right? Am I tripping? I don't know much about Metal Sonic because I watched Sonic as a kid before all this extra, you know what I'm saying, Sonic shit. I know Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Dr. Robotnik, the little fucking little green tank thing, and that he had a partner. I forget. I want to say he was built like a chicken or some shit. Like, what was the other robot with the other two? I can't remember their names, but this was old Sonic, like not old Sonic, but fairly old Sonic. Chili dog Sonic. That nigga only ate chili dogs
in half a minute, and that was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the
He
power to
did, he
squeeze
only ate
mini
chili
cell
dogs.
juniors out of your butt?
Yeah,
What?
this nigga
Never heard of that?
can
Key
Metal
technique?
Sonic do some
Call
shit
it
like that?
The Kegel.
Perfect Cell was entirely without peer and, no longer wedded to Giro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku couldn't even beat him, what hope did anyone else have?
True.
Vegeta couldn't even handle a Cell Jr.
Their
True.
last hope was Goku's own son, Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up, Gohan unleashed his rage, pushed the
Super
bug
Saiyan
monster
2,
to its
baby.
absolute limits, and beat him. Wow, Cell, you really are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth, Cell was a
Oh.
victim of his own success.
Nigga.
The same
We
Saiyan
will not have any Vegeta slander on this channel. Relax, my guys. Hey, Death
genes that
Battle,
made him
y'all
all-powerful
chill.
also sowed the seeds of his defeat.
He got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him after all.
Why he
Even
throwing
that
all these
wasn't enough
shots?
to totally put him down, and he came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Right.
Super Perfect Cell! Now with more lightning, in a battle for the ages, Cell put the entire weight of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan and went the distance.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough. No matter how brilliantly
Gohan
Dr.
was a
Gero
fucking
copied the
G
Z
back
fighters,
then,
he
bro.
still couldn't quite figure out their knack for going beyond.
What can be destroyed can
Bro, they nerfed like I feel like all the DBZ fans or all the Dragon Ball fans were so upset of how they did Cell like in the I mean not Cell Gohan, like it's like Gohan's story is like I don't know, bro. Like he was kind of he got kind of nerfed, especially in like some of the movies. But with Beast Gohan, they bring him back. They bring him back a lot, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but I was kind of upset about Gohan. Like he had Super Saiyan 2. Then like in the Buu saga, he was fucking. I don't know. It was like, what were you doing? Then he got like the Mystic Gohan form, which was cool when it happened. But it was like after that, before he got Beast, like through that point on until he got his Beast form, that nigga was, I don't know. He was garbage. I'm sorry.
always be rebuilt. All it takes to recreate the most fearsome warrior in the universe
I'm done with my
is
Dragon
one
Ball
single
rants. I'm done.
Cell.
We're gonna find out something about Sonic.
Hey,
this
real
time.
quick, did you know Death Metal launched our own tabletop gaming channel? It's called The Nightly Brew. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons, Blood
Okay,
on the
Del
Clock Tower,
Bella,
and
I
a bunch of
appreciate.
other stuff. Drifts.
Yeah.
Time and again, that same world in the
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
Dr.
And
Robotnik.
time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good doctor threw at his blue spiky nemesis, his schemes were always 6 spin jumps to the glowing weak spot away from getting cracked.
I love
and
Sonic
scrambled.
too. I
But
can't
it
lie,
wouldn't be
y'all.
easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the Blue Blur, he would make his own Metal Sonic.
I don't know
0
this
points
guy.
on creativity for that
I know him a
name,
little
but
bit from the game.
Damn, he does look metal as hell.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so Eggman built Metal with more than enough blast processing to match his prototype.
Metal can zoom around at massively hypersonic speeds, fast enough to fly to nearby planets in seconds.
He's tougher than Eggman's standard equipment, some of which can survive black holes.
Whoa, hold on. Can
you a
survive
Roblox
black holes,
fanatic?
y'all. Shit,
Mike-
y'all. I do not know. We might have a fight.
All of Sonic's power-ups, and even replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself in an electric aura, or an impenetrable force field.
By overloading his circuitry with energy, Metal can activate V maximum overdrive,
Okay.
quadrupling his acceleration and obliterating anything in his path. at the risk of self-destructing.
You'd think all that'd be enough to turn the rodent into roadkill, but it only took one showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap
Right.
heap.
On paper, Metal should be able to outmatch Sonic in every way, and yet he doesn't. For some reason, Eggman wasn't able to capture that ineffable quality that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive. Metal's
Sonic,
defeats
nigga.
at the hands of Sonic and his friends sharpen his AI into a
Sonic should be
seething
like a
hatred of his
Pokemon.
rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
He'd be a
Well,
legendary.
when you're getting your
maybe a mythical.
supersized red ass handed to you by Charmy B, you know something's gone horribly
If Sonic was a Pokemon, would he be legendary? Would he be mythical? Would he be a starter? Think about that for a second. If Sonic was a Pokemon, would he be a legendary? Would he be a mythical? Would he be a starter? He wouldn't just be like a basic, like, you know what I'm saying? He'll have to be like, yeah, he'll have to have some good stats. He'll have, you know what I'm saying? It's Sonic. Come on.
wrong.
Metal's defeats gave him an existential crisis. If he was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was
it's
he?
psychology
Why
breaking.
should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed him anew. You,
This Neo Metal Sonic was,
What the
above all,
fuck?
far smarter.
especially after he
Who is
copied
this nigga?
Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And we mean literally copied. If Metal started as Sonic's copycat, why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Neo Metal Sonic is equipped with scanners in his optic receptors that can
Makes
copy
sense.
a person's biodata, giving him the ability to recreate all of their abilities in seconds.
Wow.
Like the Sonic
Hold on.
Boom,
He's kind of like
Knuckles'
Cell.
hammer punch, Tails' magical swiveling asshole, and Big's ability to suck at fishing.
Metal isn't just learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric powers like silver psychokinesis, manufacture Rouge's mechanical bat guards, or alter his very biology to copy Espio's chameleon invisibility. It's worth mentioning that biological data is a real scientific term and can refer to molecular structures like the genome sequence within a living organism's DNA.
Yeah,
What?
his copying is so busted, it doesn't really matter that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he. Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a puddle.
Likely by
Wow.
copying one of the mightiest beings on the planet, the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yes, the emeralds contain an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy.
Okay.
With them, Metal can perform Shadow's chaos control. He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost his speed, and stop
Are these-
time. And with either the Chaos Emeralds or Master Emerald, he can
Who's copying who here? Who's copying who here? Is Sonic copying Dragon Ball Z or vice versa? Because it seems like these characters are very similar, even with Silver and Trunks. Like they look fucking like, you get what I'm saying? And I'm noticing on Death Battle, this is like the second or third, maybe. I think this maybe the second or third fight that they've put a Sonic character in with a Dragon Ball Z character. So it's like, I don't know, y'all. I'm getting a little connection here with this for some reason. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
transform into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
This nigga got a
Completely
super version.
invulnerable and completely golden. Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the
Come
power
on, bro.
to
He
move
looks Super
continents.
Saiyan 3
emeralds
right
are
there.
inconceivably powerful. They've
Look
been
at
used to fuel
this.
Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own, they can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other
Oh,
super
shit.
characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in seconds. At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly consumed Sonic's entire multiverse.
So Super Neo Metal Sonic should be just as powerful as any of them. Though he's gotta be quick, because all that power only lasts a short time.
The
See?
road to total domination was nearly at an end. After manipulating Sonic and friends and copying their abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg Fleet and became Metal Overlord.
Oh, no.
Complete
This
with
nigga,
missiles,
what? Like,
giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself, Overlord is all-time final boss material.
And he knew it. His ego might as well have had its own
What
health
is
bar.
this?
Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic the loathsome copy.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed. All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
He may have
I
stolen
might
their
need to
abilities,
play
but
some
Metal
Sonic,
never
y'all.
possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful: their friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute! gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible to land on those things. After getting trashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
Metal returned to being the Eggman Army's chief enforcer, always proving invaluable as the bad
He's a
Doctor's
little boy
greatest
now.
creation. Now completely obedient once again.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows what's really going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more cunning than he lets on, and is only biding his time until he can take over again.
Maybe the most powerful thing that Metal copied was the ability to lie.
So Metal Sonic is like a decent like villain in Sonic then. Like I remember the old school games where you had to beat him, but like he seems like he's like his character arc is like upgraded a fuck ton. Like this nigga's like got a whole arc. Cool.
Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick.
Chad,
And if you
what
don't
it
believe
do?
me,
But what about now? That's
Yeah,
what
we
episodes of Death
believe
Battle
you,
that are
bro.
currently being
Promise you. Let's go. Here to battle.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibility.
Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Before we even take off, who y'all got? I got Cell. You already know who I got. I got Cell, bro. Let's keep it. Let's do this shit.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh my god, they would do this shit right before the battle starts. Golly, YouTube, come on, bro.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter or face...
You look like
Prepare to
Xenoverse.
kneel before your master.
Whoa.
Perfect.
So what is that? The Force? Like there we go, hand to hand and shit. Okay, yeah, pop his ass. You already. Hold on, what? This nigga got prisms and shit. That's a beam, this bitch ass. You already know. There's no way.
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever
Here,
experience
nigga.
fear?
Yes, sir.
Not anymore.
Huh? Oh. This nigga turned into a spacecraft. Hold on, Phil. Phil, why are you using all these crafts and shit, bro? Yes. No. What was that? A death stone?
Fool, you're dealing with the ultimate life form.
Back.
I already possess his data. Observe. Chaos!
You have to get that shit off.
True. Life form data successfully copied.
Did he copy Cell? Oh shit. I didn't think he was gonna do that.
It'll take more than that to kill me. Puppet!
We got a battle now. Cell, let's
I
go.
know. Now I know everything about you, insect.
Stop the shit. Oh shit. Let's go, Cell. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. It seems to be a bit tougher than I thought. Is he doing a special beam, a tri-beam panel?
Don't you dare.
Right! Yo, why did you instant transmission? Like, oh, he's slick. No, there's no way. What? This is fucking crazy.
warrior in the universe. I am all of them.
It's no fucking way.
If you are all of them, then so am I.
What?
I'll never lose to a machine like...
Oh my god. It's no fucking way, y'all. It's no, I was about to say, it's no. No!
I'll crush you.
Oh, it's no fucking way.
So now Metal's got all the powers of the Chaos Emeralds and the Z Fighters? Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats
What
in
the
Dragon Ball
fuck?
Z, but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4 categories:
Please.
strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
First up, who was the strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
Without his stronger forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he can destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their
Convincing.
speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just
Since you're
Oh
already
my
playing games
God.
anyway, why not earn some free rewards while
Get
you're at
the
it?
fuck out of
All you-
here, bro.
difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed.
Okay.
You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster
I'm
of
just
microscopic
confused at
cells.
this
On
point.
top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver's psychokinesis, or the Emerald Spatial Distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in
Right.
mind, abilities is roughly a wash.
Which leaves us with the one
That's
thing
crazy.
they're
It
both
seems
known
like
for,
Cell
their
got the
capability
better
to
abilities,
evolve and become
nigga.
more powerful in
I
response
don't
to their
agree with
opponents,
this at all.
aka their
I
adaptation.
don't agree with this.
And frankly, that's where this back and forth
I agree with the
completely
power.
breaks. Because at the end of the
Maybe.
day, Metal can copy Cell,
But I'm not like
Cell
a
can't
common
absorb
story.
Metal.
Cell's
I don't
ability
know.
to physically absorb an opponent is
I'm just a
primarily viable
observer.
against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Cell was only able to absorb androids 17 and 18 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the English translation.
Oh, he
Metal, on
can't-
the other hand, can copy a target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct correct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the powers of all of the Z Warriors too.
Remember,
true.
Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be
thought he
off
would just
limits,
get Cell's
especially
powers,
given
but
all
Cell
of Cell's
got
powers
all of
were
his
genetically
powers.
encoded in the first
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
Quite literally
basically.
biodata.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied.
Right.
Cell's key techniques? Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos
Right.
Emeralds are described as being able to produce life energy, similar to Ki. So there's a precedent for him being able to replicate Cell's power set. And at this point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize him at a cellular level. Just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able to do anything the Z fighters know how to do, but that's
Oh
not gonna
my
help him,
gosh,
because
y'all.
Metal can do anything Cell knows how to do. Strange, isn't it?
Cell just doesn't have any options to retaliate that Metal wouldn't also possess, including any of his previous advantages. Metal's copy ability is just that overpowered.
Oh, I guess now I get why they called it Sonic CD.
Why's that?
Cell died. Where's he? You get it?
No.
CD?
Yeah,
Where's-
exactly,
where-
Tails.
Where you go? Come on back. Next
Oh
time
my
on
God,
Death
y'all.
Metal.
Ooh.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more
Ooh, that's
Death
gonna be
Metal.
a good
Thanks for
one.
watching.
Well, bro, that's it, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching with me, man. I'm kind of a little devastated. I'm not even gonna lie, because I really felt like Cell was gonna win that battle. But obviously, I was wrong. And that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be wrong, y'all. So, I'm gonna go cry in the car. You feel me? I ain't gonna let y'all see. I'm gonna go cry in the car. But I guess next time I'll drop some push-ups on the next video for y'all, since y'all want to fucking, I mean, next time before the beginning of the next death battle video, I'll drop some push-ups. I appreciate y'all for dropping in, checking me out, whether it's on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the platforms, TikTok, all of them. Bright Plays, BRYTEPLAYS. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And peace. We will see y'all again next time. I'll holler.